broadcasting from the Fence One studio. 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
I said, Toni, yeah! Toni in the morning.
Toni in the morning. It's local and it's here. Toni in the morning show. Toni Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Toni in the morning.
Toni in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. Chris Brown, sensational. Toni in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. And Macys, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Macys is set to close 65 more stores starting in January. What does that mean for us right here? Well, they didn't put out the list yet, y'all. They didn't put out the list. So we don't know if the Macys here in Huntsville is closing or not. But I wonder how the Christmas sales are going to be if they are closing. All right. It's Money Monday with Tish Hardrick and Associates. We got that and more coming up right here on 94.1 WHRP.
We looking black in the day.
Was that black?
We're looking back in the day.
Back. Well, back in the day, Andrew Young began his career as a pastor, a leader in the civil rights movement, and served as executive director of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC, a close confidant to the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. as well. Andrew Young, who became the 55th mayor of Atlanta, he was the first African-American elected to Congress from Georgia since Reconstruction. In fact, President Jimmy Carter appointed Andrew Young ambassador and chief U.S. delegate to the United Nations on this date in 1976. That's back in the day. On this date, back in the day, in 1905, the first issue of Variety was published. It was the Miami Dolphins who became the NFL's first undefeated team on this date in 1972. Also, 1972, Billy Paul's Me and Mrs. Jones hit number one. The Color Purple premiered in New York on this date in 1985. And to the left, Beyonce's Irreplaceable hit number one on this date in 2007. Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, atop the pop charts 25 years after its original release, and that happened on this date in 2019. Celebrities celebrating birthdays and famous people too.
Actor and comedian J.B. Smoove is celebrating his birthday today. He starred in hit shows and movies like Curb Your Enthusiasm, Real Husbands of Hollywood, Pootie Tang, and more. And we also have super producer Scott Storch. He's produced hits like Dr. Dre, Still Dre, Beyonce, Naughty Girl, Chris Brown's Run It, and more. We also have Benjamin Bratt, actor and producer of movies like Miss Congeniality, Traffic, and hit TV show Law and Order. We also have Leslie Stahl, longtime correspondent on 60 Minutes. Find more celebrity birthdays on our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
And it is National Chocolate Cover Anything Day. Hello, Mr. Chocolate. All right, that's Back in the Day. Toni in the morning on 94.1 WHRP.
Toni in the morning.
Toni in the morning and DJ Primetime 256, 94.1 WHRP.
Got you moving your hips this morning on that one. Prince and Kiss on 94.1 WHRP. Toni in the morning, DJ Primetime 256. A little foggy this morning, you know.
Yeah.
The higher elevated areas really dealing with that dense fog. Please be mindful of that. And if it is dense in your area, turn your high beams off.
Please do.
Right.
Don't blind the person in front of you.
OMG. I like this type of weather only because it's reminiscent of my home turf, Northern Cal. We always had that fog coming off of the San Francisco Bay, the Pacific Ocean, and it was just one of those things. I was like, oh, yeah.
Reminds me of home.
Reminds me of home, but I'm glad I'm here in Huntsville.
I be sitting, I'm just wiping off my glasses like, man, is that something on my glasses, my windshield? Now, that's definitely fog. You ever had to take your glasses off to try to readjust to see if your eyes was going to readjust what's going on?
It's like being at the doctor's office. Let's click, those.
Like,
right.
Okay, now I still can't see.
Right. This is why Rudolph has a job, because of weather like this. It gets real dense sometimes. Santa can't see through all the dense fog and needs
I didn't even think about that.
nose to bright and lighten and so he can see.
Yeah. That's it. I didn't even think about that.
You all are using headlights. Santa has a reindeer nose.
Now, we are not encouraging you guys to swap your headlights out to red. We are not doing that. We're just saying what Rudolph was doing, okay?
Don't go to your nearest auto shop asking, can I get one of those reindeer noses so I can see?
Only for the fog.
All right. It is time for the good news in the neighborhood.
Good news in the neighborhood. Congratulations to the fall class of 2024 Alabama A&M Bulldogs. They just celebrated their 149th commencement ceremony and graduated 119 grad students and 246 undergrads. All right, so for this and other good news in the neighborhood, check out our Facebook page at 94.1 WHRP.
Good News in the Neighborhood is sponsored by Alabama A&M. Learn more about Alabama A&M University by visiting aamu.edu today. Alabama A&M. Start here. Go anywhere.
We're jamming this morning.
Oh, yeah.
On a nice vibe. That's a nice Monday vibe right there. DJ Sir Thurl, you know what to do on a Monday. Hey.
We like to party. Hey.
Toni in the morning, DJ Primetime 256, and hoping that your weekend was really nice. I know there was a lot of people shopping. Guess who got out and shopped a little bit?
Who did?
This lady right here. I know. It kind of like wasn't planned. It just kind of happened.
Just happened.
And the shopping gods said, we're going to shop today. And I'm like, what? Don't put me in that store. Don't put me in that store. But it was very early.
Really?
So it wasn't a lot of you and your cousins out there. So it was all good.
Speaking of shopping, I got a little shopping done this weekend too.
Did you?
When I tell you,
proud of you.
I'm trying.
Oh.
When I tell you the amount of things that I was purchasing that said it would not be delivered before Christmas, woo. Yes.
So you're doing online?
I did online shopping.
Oh, that doesn't count.
But also even when I went to the store, some of the things that were on the shelf or that weren't on the shelf that are missing now, like they are running out of some things. So I placed the order at one of my favorite places I like to go to, and it wouldn't be here till Christmas either. After Christmas, December 27th.
Because you waited, huh?
That's what they saying.
So when I saw that there was a possibility of a strike, and you did the report.
I did.
And when you did that report, I said, I'm going to start shopping now. Because I had some gifts out of state that needed to get there in time. Children's gifts, elders' gifts need to be on time.
Right. Yes.
All y'all in between, y'all be all right. Y'all be all right. But children's gifts
they gotta be on time.
Elders' gifts need to be on time. So maybe you might need to take a trip across state line.
I'm gonna have to figure. I need to find out what the warehouse is.
If it's for a child and if it's for an elder, you're gonna have to do something. You need to take that trip.
Man, it said the closest store to have it was in Birmingham.
No, that ain't nowhere.
For one gift.
Yeah. If it's for an elder
or a child,
it needs to be picked up.
Okay.
Take the road trip.
Right. Well,
turn it into something.
There goes my gas.
Oh, my goodness. Should have got up off your tush earlier.
I should have. Oh, man.
Should have been running like Travis Hunter.
See, this is how you flip it. Oh, yeah. Should have been running like Travis. Speaking of Travis Hunter, Heisman Trophy winner.
I know.
Travis Hunter.
So exciting to see. What a incredible, talented young man.
Yes. Travis Hunter played both ways, offense and defense, receiver and defensive back, cornerback, and dominated both positions.
Yeah.
I would say the entire year, but he's been doing it since he's been in college.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, this ain't new to him.
This ain't nothing new.
It's true to him.
I thought he couldn't do it at the HBCU level.
Okay.
It's like, it's at the HBCU, you can't do it with these big name colleges. And then he did it. And then he won the Heisman.
Dun, 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 dun,
Dun, dun, dun. And he probably going to be first or second round overall draft pick in the NFL.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
And he was so humbled, and I saw his acceptance speech, of course, giving lots of props, to the coach, to his mom, and to his dad, where it all started. So that's really, really nice. And, he's engaged.
What?
Yeah.
Too soon, young man. Too soon.
Long-time girlfriend from high school, been there through thick and thin.
What thick and thin? He in high school.
He ain't in high school. He in college,
Yeah.
So before all you gold diggers,
Black Jesus,
put your shovels away.
Toni in the morning.
Toni in the morning and DJ Primetime 256 94.1 WHRP.
Hey, PT, we are counting down the 12 days of Christmas with stacks of money. We're celebrating Tim's hit new single Burning, partnering up, and also giving folks a chance to win $250 to burn this holiday season and do a little bit of shopping. All you have to do is text the national keyword.
Text the national keyword FAITH to 95819. That's FAITH, FAITH to 95819 for your chance to win $250 shopping spree. You could be one of our 12 winners, courtesy of Tim's, RCA, and your favorite station, 94.1 WHRP.
The latest gossip headlines.
Ooh, no, they didn't.
Tony's Tattletale.
I can't believe they talking about that.
The latest gossip headlines.
They all up in everybody's business.
Tony's Tattletale.
Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale.
Tony's Tattletale.
Will Smith said, "It ain't me." You got the wrong one. Will Smith is addressing all the social media rumors and the memes in connection with Diddyism. Yep, basically, Will Smith says, the world we're in right now, well, it's really hard for y'all to discern what's real and what's true, He says, I've been seeing all the memes and all the stuff y'all been putting in. Some of it's funny, but hey, know this to be true. I ain't got nothing to do with that stuff with puppyism. And nonetheless, he's basically saying, I've been in a few gatherings and social sites and places with Diddy and, took a little picture. Even I could take a picture with Will Smith. Don't mean we be hanging out.
Right. We ain't do nothing.
Say that out a little bit louder. Jada might be speaking. Listen, right? I ain't hanging out with Will Smith. Woo! Spare my face. I can't take a slap. All right, Moana did it again. Top in the box office. You all been taking the kiddos out to see the movies? That's very nice. Coming in a close second is Wicked. But in the meantime, what had happened was Jamie Foxx was number one on Netflix over the weekend with his new kind of like not a reality, but just telling the truth about what had happened was.
Yeah,
right?
Comedy facts.
But as he was celebrating his birthday in Hollywood over the weekend, there was a little bit of a rowdy table nearby that was trying to get his attention. He just wanted to kick it with the fam.
Right.
And ask them to settle down. What happened next was...
Ooh. Catch this, Jamie!
Threw a glass that cut him in the face.
Yeah.
And he had to go to the hospital. Said the devil is busy. And the devil is a lie.
Thank you, Black Jesus.
It's not the word, it's what I heard. It's just tattletale.
Now you're in the know about other people's business. From Tony's Tattletales on 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP, today's best variety of R&B. Tony in the morning. It is Monday, and our opportunity to catch up with Tish Hardrick and Associates for some money-saving tips. Good morning, Tish.
Morning, Tish.
Hey, guys. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Good morning. Well, this is a great topic because many of us don't think twice when it comes to spending money on lunch, especially when we're meeting friends, right? Yes. And meal planning made simple and lunch-saving tips we're going to talk about. Tell us a little something about that.
Yeah, if you want to be successful with brown bagging, you got to have a plan. And unfortunately, just waking up each morning and scavenging around in your refrigerator won't yield the best results. So with a little advanced preparation, you can easily develop a system that's going to work well. And I have 5 tips.
All right, let's start off with tip number 5.
Get the essentials. It's easier to stick to a new habit whenever you set yourself up for success. So when it comes to lunch preparation, that means making sure that you've got the essentials on hand. So I'm recommending picking up some extra Tupperware containers, some plastic wrap, and some brown bags. And if you want to go that extra mile, a reusable lunch bag or ice pack are really great picks, and they're also environmental friendly.
It's Money Monday, and we're talking with Tish Hardrick and Associates about lunch-saving tips. Tish, what's tips number 4?
Create a grocery list. So great lunches don't just happen. They involve that little advanced planning I was telling you about. So start thinking about some easy items that you can use to make a number of different lunches. For example, foods like pasta, certain breads, wraps, crackers, pretzels, meats, cheeses, that sort of thing. You can create tons of different lunches by coupling these everyday items with food items that you already have in your cupboard. So, for instance, if you shred your rotisserie chicken, you can use it in different ways. You can make chicken salad, turn canned soup into a heartier meal. Lots of things that you can do. So if you keep your kitchen stocked with these basics, you'll have plenty of opportunities to get creative.
Got to stretch it out. All right. Money-saving tips, lunch-saving tips, and meal planning made simple with Tish Hardrick and Associates. And tips number 3.
Shop once a week. Let's be honest. A lot of new habits never become ingrained because we don't plan for them. So rather than sticking to our new diet, we grab something from a vending machine because we didn't bring a healthy snack. So don't sabotage your newfound commitment by brown bagging or not preparing in advance. Instead, plan a weekly date to the grocery store and stick to it. Because once you get into this habit, you'll wonder how you managed to avoid doing it so long.
Leave those vending machines alone. Tish, what's tip number 2?
Prepare. Pick a day of the week to do as much preparation as you can for your lunches that you'll be making. While you may not want to be making sandwiches in advance, there's plenty of other tasks that you can do that's going to make it really easy for you to assemble your lunch each night and day. For instance, you can cook up pasta, lots of grains. You can shred your rotisserie chicken, add it to any meal. Things like hard-boiled eggs, cut up your fruits, your vegetables. Just be able to make things in portion. You may want to use your slow cooker in advance, but a lot of times in the morning, just grab that container out of the freezer, be able to take it to work. And by the time lunchtime rolls around, your food will be ready.
Well, we know you're saving money by bringing your lunch from home and not going to the quick, fast, quick and easy restaurant. And, that preparation is like what Mama used to do back in the day, right? So
right.
Those money-saving tips will save quite a bit of dollars for your bank account, no doubt. We got to get to that money-saving, lunch-saving tip, and tip number 1.
Tip number 1, shop cheap. So as you know, grocery stores and shopping can really add up. But if you're serious about saving some money for lunch, I recommend shopping at stores that's going to give you that bang for your buck. A lot of the value stores, a lot of the big bulk stores, and stock your pantry. Being able to take advantage of things like that, and also take advantage of those buy one, get one free offers whenever it's possible. But just remember, shop cheap.
That's one of my favorites, BOGO, no doubt. Thank you so much, Tish. Tell us how everyone can stay in contact and use your services.
You can check us out by dropping in at our location, 7500 Memorial Parkway Southwest, where walk-ins are welcome. Or check us out on the web at thetishteam.com, where we're building foundations of success, one step at a time, with grants, business consultancy, and careers.
Broadcasting from the Fence One studio, 94.1 WHRP, Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur, a Cumulus media station.
I said, Toni, yeah! Toni in the morning. Toni in the morning.
Toni in the morning. It's local and it's here. Toni in the morning show. Toni Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Toni in the morning.
Toni in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.
94.1 WHRP. You ain't the only one, Mary J. Blige.
Ouch.
Toni in the morning. Right. Ouch. Ouch. You ain't the. Oh, why you tell me that?
Right.
During holidays, baby.
Oh, my
You ain't
goodness.
the only one.
There's a reason behind a reason.
It is. It is. It is.
That was pretty profound. There is a reason behind a reason. There's a what?
It's not even time for the inspirational yet.
It's a reason behind the reason.
It's a reason behind the reason. Reason behind the
Now, if
reason.
you hear this again in the 9 o'clock hour, right?
Just remember, there's a reason
behind the reason. Oh my goodness! There's a reason behind these drones, PT.
Yes. Have you heard about the drones flying out there?
We don't know the reason though.
In New Jersey?
Why everybody acting like I don't know? It's alarming. Can you imagine? You're at home. Imagine this. In your prospective city, you keep seeing drones flying all over the place.
What is that?
Why? It would be alarming.
Yeah.
The folks in New Jersey they're on edge.
They're on high alert.
I mean,
of the
think
drones.
about it. Just across the river, you know, we had 9/11. And so I can imagine how they're on edge. People like acting like New Jersey folks are over the top with it.
And they're not.
But they're not.
They're not at all.
I can see why.
Then they also, some people have been flying their own personal drones. And one guy, I was reading a story, he flew his drone next to one of the other drones and it shut his drone down and his drone hit the ground.
No.
So they're not regular drones just flying around out there. So somebody knows what's going on.
And so folks are blaming the government, saying if they ain't saying nothing and they're not on alert and they're not giving us warnings, then they already know.
Of course. If
But
the
why-
government not running around scared.
But why you not telling us? Why you got us on edge?
Folks ain't got no clearance, Toni.
Oh, okay.
I would tell you what that drone is, but the way your security clearance is set up, I can't let you know what it is.
But I just can't even imagine. I would be tripping. I mean, out here, they better not fly no drones around here.
So, you want to hear what some kids are doing for Halloween? They would take their drone and put like a little ghost on it and was chasing people down the road. Yes. Now, imagine waking up to that.
Well, people are going to start taking things in their own hands, and it's going to get out of hand probably because the mysterious part of this whole situation is just alarming because, you know, we think about the unrest that's happening in all the other countries right now. And we also are concerned about what could happen here in the United States. There's a lot of different layers of concern.
Yeah, and it could be Amazon making a delivery.
No, it ain't. They're about to go on strike. Your package gonna be late.
94.1 WHRP is playing today's best variety of R&B 24/7 on 94.1 WHRP.
And we're celebrating the holidays, our classic soul Christmas happening Christmas Eve at 10 a.m. with yours truly and special guest O.C. Maddox Jr. will be in to have a little Christmas cheer with me. And then Kevin has his annual, it's called Jingle Jazz, and he will be talking to Eric Essex, the Tennessee Valley. It's going to be really excited about that. Eric Essex, of course, a jazz musician, guitarist, and of course Alabama's own. So make sure you make plans to join us starting Christmas Eve at 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. right here at 94.1 WHRP, celebrating the holidays.
Snooze, Scissor, 94.1 WHRP. Toni in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. And Toni, we still got that Blues is All Right Rocket City Blues Festival coming up. Yes.
February 28th, Huntsville. Get ready. The Rocket City Blues Festival bringing some of the best of the best. Talk about Ronnie Bell, Westlove, Pokey Bear, J1, Tucker, and King George. That's a powerful show right there.
It's a soulful show right there.
It'll be a lot of fun. Oh, man. And your chance to win is with us. We're going to give you an opportunity all week long to get tickets before you start venturing into your pocket. Now, this will be a nice holiday gift.
Oh, yes.
If you win these tickets, you can gift someone these tickets for a holiday gift. I think that's pretty nice.
I would. Yeah. Put a nice little stocking stuffer.
That.
Yes.
And or wrap it up and add a diamond ring. I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know.
Tony trying to get proposals out here. Well, let me stop you like the traffic on North Parkway. So if you're heading northbound, the left turn to Maston Lake is going to be shut down starting at 9 a.m. this morning. Mm-hmm. So if you're already running late, you're going to be running even later, or get on the road early. If you want to know why, well, they're building a bridge, people. They're building a bridge
that
right
project's going to be going on for months. 4 months. Why are they doing that in the wintertime? Is that going to even happen? Because the weather's going to start shifting.
That means they see something we don't see, and more people must be heading to the valley, Tony.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be Tim's Burning on 94.1 WHRP, today's best variety of R&B. Tony in the morning, DJ Primetime 256. Kind of a warm day for us at a high near 64 degrees, even though we've got the fog. But they have overnight rain. So it's going to rain overnight. That means all your plants, everything.
Don't get wet.
If you have outdoor inflatables, you'll probably want to deflate them through the night. Most people are doing that, but not everybody. Because when the rain comes, you don't know what's going to happen. Have you seen where people are stealing decorations?
Yes, Porch Pirates.
The Porch Pirates are stealing gifts that are shipped to your residence. The Grinch is taking your decorations. The Grinch and them.
The Grinch and them?
Yeah, they're taking people's decorations. People work very hard to decorate their property. And it's nice when you drive by and you see all the decorations and everything. I saw someone put this whole arch. They have a long driveway, and they have an arch all the way of lights, which is really neat at night to see. And that's a lot of work.
It is.
It's a lot of work. And then here come people stealing your decorations. Like, what do you think? I'm like, you think Santa ain't paying attention?
And you don't think he got a list and he checking it twice?
You know what? It's Mrs. Claus you got to be concerned about, because she'd be the one. She'd be the one. Santa, would you like some more hot chocolate? Let me tell you what I saw this week.
let me tell you.
Let me tell you what I saw this week.
Santa ain't paying attention. You know why? Because I'll hear, Santa, baby.
But it's a real thing. People are, it's that time of the year. We're reminding you, don't forget to lock your doors. Yes, was it Saturday I was shopping, and I had 2 big bags of stuff. I don't even know how that happened, but it happened. I had 2 big bags of stuff. And I went to my vehicle and I said, you know what? I'm just going to go home. I'm not going to go anywhere else, because I knew I had all this stuff in my car. And I could cover it. I could put it this, that, and the other. I just decided I'm just taking it home.
That's a smart move.
Yeah, just take it home, drop it off, then go shopping again. Don't leave anything in your vehicle if you can prevent that.
Right.
Make sure your doors are locked. Hide what you bought, But more importantly, if you have stuff shipped to your homes, they're saying you can have them shipped elsewhere.
Yeah, have them shipped elsewhere because of the Porch Pirates.
You can pick up at FedEx.
Yes, that's where I have mine.
You do?
Go to.
You go pick up at FedEx?
Yes, nothing goes to the house. Everything goes to FedEx. UPS store.
The
Tony's house.
Huh?
What?
Happy holidays from today's best variety of R&B.
This is Trey Songz, and I want to wish you a very happy holiday season.
94.1 WHRP. 94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning, about to chop it up and break them down. Those complicated lyrics on old school jams and new ones too. It's the old school, new school lyric breakdown.
Now you're really venturing into somebody that has such a distinctive voice. There's been imitators, duplicators, but she is the originator. Talking about the one and only Chaka Khan.
Chaka Khan.
And taking it back to a song where Chaka Khan and Rufus threw down on Ain't Nobody.
Ain't Nobody. Ain't Nobody.
Captured effortlessly. That's the way it was. Happened so naturally, I did not know it was love. The next thing I felt was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go.
Ain't no, we're flying through the stars. I hope this night will last forever. I've been waiting for you. It's been so long. I knew just what I would do when I heard your song. Filled my heart with your bliss and gave me freedom. You knew I could not resist. I needed someone.
Ooh-wee. This is really grown up. And now we're flying through the stars. I hope this night lasts forever. Oh, 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 oh.
Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody loves me better than you.
I wait for nighttime to come and bring you to me. Can't believe that I'm the one. I was so lonely. I feel like no one could feel. I must be dreaming. I want this dream to be real. I need this feeling. Now, are we talking about a big box of ice cream that you're dipping into at nighttime?
Yeah.
That nobody can give you this feeling?
Yeah, and I'm hoping that it's non-dairy. That way you don't get the rest of that feeling.
Hello.
I make my wish upon a star, and I hope this night will last forever. Oh, oh, oh. Ain't nobody loves me better, makes me happy, feel this way, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody, babe, loves me better. Ain't nobody loves me better than you.
So at the end of the day, I think what we've got is someone who is giving praises to the person who's doing it the right way.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody like Santa, baby.
Come on.
Ain't nobody do me like you do. Nobody. Ooh, thank you for the sable. Thank you for the ring and not on the phone.
Right. The D.
To the duplex. Ain't nobody. Old school, new school lyric breakdown. 94.1 WHRP. 94.1 WHRP. Luther Vandross. Toni in the morning. DJ Primetime 256. It's Monday. Countdown to the holiday. A lot of folks are out and about doing all kind of special things, going to different performances. A lot of our kiddos have been doing a lot of holiday performances at schools.
Yes.
Yeah, those are nice. And even Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown has made a debut on stage.
Ooh. Toni, 66% of American workers will 100% buy this back.
Oh, I want to find out what that is.
And you're going to be like, you know what? I would too.
Okay, all right. Inspiration song of the day to pick up your spirits coming up in just a few on 94.1 WHRP. There's Usher. He'll feed a strawberry or cherries to your girl to go to his concert. What? 94.1 WHRP. Toni in the morning. Yeah, stirring it up. Some of these ladies are getting out of hand. I'm like, that's a little bit extra just to eat a cherry.
I'm bringing Twizzlers in my shows. I can't afford the rest of the stuff. I'm getting Twizzlers, Toni. I'm getting Twizzlers.
Oh, man. Okay.
But the men are handing their wives over, too, though. They're handing them over.
Yeah, because they tired.
They're like, here you go, Usher.
Yeah.
Feed my lady some cherries.
Please, because I can't. She wild. I can't handle all of that. So we know that Whoopi Goldberg has been on stage in the hit stage play Annie, but did you know that the Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown made a Broadway debut in Juliet? Yes, she became the first sitting Supreme Court Justice to be on stage on Broadway.
That's dope.
That is so dope. That's dope. Yeah, so pretty good stuff if you have plans to go to New York. You probably won't catch her because I think it was a one and done. But you can check out Whoopi Goldberg and others on Broadway. You know, if you go to New York for a holiday, you definitely have to catch a play. Even if it's off Broadway, you got to go to a stage play.
You do. I agree with that 100%. I agree 100%.
You have to get the whole experience. Don't just go to Times Square and say, I made it to Times Square. You know, go to a stage play and really get the experience.
And in order to get to that stage play, you're definitely going to need this. And if you don't have it, maybe you like to buy it back. PTO.
What is PTO?
Paid time off. They're saying that majority, 66% of Americans would purchase PTO if they ran out.
Really?
Yeah. Paid time off. Now, would you buy your time back?
We're going to buy it back from the company?
Once you use it all. So say you use, most Americans need a vacation.
You ain't talking to me. Everybody in the Tennessee Valley and their mama know I don't never get time off. But go ahead.
But if you wanted it, would you buy it back?
No, they owe me. But go ahead. That's just a personal thing. I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. I had a moment.
So for everybody else, if you ran out of your 14-day vacation time. They can't afford it. They can't afford not getting it back.
Man, go ahead. I'm taking this personal.
My bad, Tony.
Let me stop. All right, this is for everybody
else but Tony.
All right,
because Tony don't get no time off.
I'm on edge.
Let alone the paid time off. But for anybody else who needs a vacation,
see, that's the part that's ticking me off when you say the word pay.
Paid,
yeah,
paid time off.
Man, say it one more time.
Paid time off. The Supremes, my favorite thing. 94.1 WHRP. Tony in the morning. I'm DJ Primetime 256. Don't forget the 256. And now it's time for your motivation and inspiration.
I know you've heard this before as we're venturing towards a new year. The world is changed by your example, not by your opinion. So be the example, not the opinion. That's your motivation and inspiration. 94.1 WHRP.
Broadcasting from the Finch One studio. 94.1 WHRP. Gurley, Huntsville, Decatur. A Cumulus media station.
I said, Tony. Yeah. Tony in the morning.
It's local and it's here. Tony in the Morning Show. Tony Terrell, your best girlfriend. Thank you for starting your day with us.
Tony in the morning.
Tony in the morning. 94.1 WHRP.
Now